Well, interesting. Milo is back, and suddenly, Destiny, who had admitted that he was just curious about sucking dick, so he did. And then apparently he's recently talked about having his salad tossed by some random gay man. So I'm thinking this story, internet is about to get much more interesting. But not only is there that, but I wanted to really touch on. I saw CNN, like did this thing on Hassan. He's like, oh, and I mean, he's like totally down with the bro culture and this and that. I love like now this use of what fundamentally is kind of almost an ancient term now, bro culture. It's like, oh, you lift weights, so you kind of are normal, you know. You understand male health, but the thing that I thought was kind of funny is CNN kind of trying to fluff his aura when the whole thing about this kid is being a lefty. He doesn't really get, he already separated himself from Turkish culture, but yet he likes claiming it. He separated himself from Islam, yet he loves defending it. Tries, I think, to sort of like not really admit that he's one of these Marxist-Leninist apologists that is in very much in the Turkish kind of thing of in the moderate, very attractive Arab person trying to advocate for, this, so leftists don't really have shit as far as culture anymore. And now it's showing in this latest thing with Wicked. The whole Wicked interview, this kind of just bizarre culture of theater kids that, people literally hate theater kids. And now everyone on the internet, every comment that has anything to do with theater kids or actors or Hollywood, what's one of the comments all of us are now seeing? Throughout time, actors in almost every major civilization have always been considered lowlives. Entertainers, performers, and writers have always been considered lowlives. It is writers and low nobles who really don't like this quote-unquote merchant class. And this even goes into East Asia. And why? Because people who do business can prove what they can do. Nobles can't necessarily do anything. They're not necessarily good at war. They're not necessarily good at governance. That's why they have advisors who are usually the business people. Now we're seeing that once we have our own class of low nobles who directly associate themselves with the theater kids, with the thespian Americans, that what do we have? We have a class of people who are undeserving of the role of leadership entirely. And that's now the rhinos and the Democrats, called the Uniparty, popularly on the internet. Because that's current language. That's the current cool language of the men. Not bros, men. And Hassan's not in the club, just like Destiny and Nick Fuentes are not in the man club. And that's the thing. Destiny doesn't really get, now you will never have credibility ever again. It won't even be that there will be women who give you credibility. It's you're a pole smoker. So it's, there's no longer this idea of, well, good thing guys like Destiny are defending the left. It's like, maybe he should put on a dress and he'll even be a better defender of ideas of the left. No, he's over. Nobody respected him before. Now nobody respects him people respect him even less. And that's how that's going to be. And, yeah. And this idea, like, yeah, and so then with Hassan supposedly being this or that or the other, and it's like, oh, you're defending Islam, huh? The thing is, does he actually know anything about it? It's actually a real important question, because this is, of course, one of the most important questions that's come up over about the last decade. Do people in that group even know what they stand for? And we keep finding out, no. Actually, Muslims typically don't know much about what they actually stand for. To the point where it's obviously a major fault that can be found like in the culture itself. And then beyond that is that idea. Is that why is the Ummah all fucked up? The Ummah's all fucked up because it's the nature of Islam. It's just the way that that's going to stay until Islam majorly changes its set of concepts behind authenticity. No. Actually, there's no way out of it. And it's because of certain theological concepts that they have that are all just fucked. And it's because it does seem to be like Marxist-Leninism, a set of ideas set up around being a bad person. Like, I want to do bad things to people. How do I justify this? Oh, well, Allah says, Momo and Al say. So I'm just kind of glad now that so much of this, the masks are just being, now the masks are being removed. It's not just masks are coming off anymore. Now it's the whole, like, just no, they're just, people are like, trying to pull a maneuver, and suddenly their ninja mask just comes off, and who is it? Oh, it's Cork Soaker. It's a man in a dress. Oh, it's Yellow Dancer. that reference. See who knows that one. It's evil Yellow Dancer. See, it's like evil Kirk. If evil Kirk wore a dress. So now I'm thoroughly enjoying the way that. Ooh, what is this one? I totally forgot. Yeah, look at that. Yes. Garage, Limey, and the Yanks. Oh my God, what a great name. We got the Our Love Should Last Forever by the What For? Be a Caveman by the Avengers. Guaranteed Love by Limey and the Yanks. Lost Innocence by the Buddhas. Grey Zone by the Fog. I Need Love by New Wing. Oh God, what a great time in Britain that must have been. We got the new sound. We're going to be playing it in a club in Mersey. You got to come down. Oh yeah, we were playing. Yeah, that was us, mate. We were at the Black Boy playing after the football game. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. No bother. No kicking, no stomping, no argy-bargy, none of it, mate. None of it. Even the birds showed up. All right. I gotta get going later.